see Chiefs. Welcome you to the place to be. Kansas City, home of the KC Chiefs. Yeah. Gotta do it now, gotta do it now, gotta do it now because this is the kingdom. Get loud, gotta do it now, gotta do it now, gotta do it now because this is the kingdom. For the king, the kingdom. For the king, the kingdom, yeah. For the king, the kingdom.
All right, what's going on, ASAP fam and Chiefs Kingdom? Welcome to another episode of Red Kingdom. This is our Saturday show, so we're going to preview tomorrow's matchup against the Los Angeles Chargers as the Chiefs keep their very, 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 very slim playoff hopes alive. If this does happen and we somehow sneak in, I will put in some extra on the collection plate at my church. So we'll see what happens. I am your host, Greg, joined as always by my awesome co-host, Cam. How we feeling today?
I'm feeling better than our odds to make it, but I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good today, man.
Yes, indeed. Jay, how we feeling today?
We're here. So tomorrow we got an early game, 12 o'clock. So we shall see.
All right, and then our special guest for today, joining us once again is Rico. Rico, welcome back, my man.
Appreciate y'all having me back. Obviously, it's been a long time since week one, and a lot's changed in that time frame. But that being said, I just know, whatever side you on as far as the fandom, like this game is going to be well worth to watch tomorrow. So everybody who is watching it, even if you're attending or watching it at home, just get your popcorn ready because I feel like it's going to be another close game for both teams, like it always has been in the past, and going to have us on the edge of our seat for 4 quarters. So
definitely it will have all the makings. And Rico, I'll get us started with you. The Chargers are 9-4. Kind of where we thought they would be around this time at this game. I think we all had either 8-5 or 9-4 at this point. For them, just your thoughts on the season as a whole so far for the Chargers. Can you hear me?
I know I can, but
oh, okay. Yeah, Rico, I said, yeah, just your thoughts on the Chargers season so far.
I mean, obviously it's been a good season so far. You look back at the Monday night game against the Eagles, that was one of the more odd games that I've seen in a long time, just from a turnover standpoint, just looking at that game as a whole. But we were able to kind of pull out the win. Thank goodness to Cameron Dicker, one of the better kickers in the league. 5 for 5 on the day, so that was a really good get for us. And just as a whole, you can't really be too upset with the season being where we are right now in the second year under Jim Harbaugh. And obviously, we're getting a lot of pieces back at this point in time. I know we had Amari and him to play his first game since week 4 against the Commanders, so that was a a good sight to see with him and Kamani in the backfield. Obviously Herbert hasn't been himself. We was out there playing with one hand essentially. He, had an injury the week before against the Raiders, so it was on his non-throwing hand. A lot of people wondered if he was going to play. Luckily enough, he was out there to tough it out, but it was still brutal to watch. 7 sacks, and he had a couple turnovers, and every play he drops back, I'm sitting here wondering, is he going to be good? So luckily enough, he made it out, but all that to say, this has been a great season so far for us. Obviously, you look back on a couple of the games, we wish they would have gone a little bit differently. I mainly look at the 2 other games against the NFC East opponents with the Giants and the Commanders. You win one of those and you're sitting in an even better spot, but I still can't complain with 9-4 in the season. And going into tomorrow, given the stakes, the circumstances for both teams, it is going to be probably one of the more emotionally charged games for myself as a fan, and all Chargers fans are like, and even Chiefs fans, just because there's a lot of implications on the line in terms of like postseason and just what this means for the rest of the season moving forward. So I'm grateful for the Chargers are right now, but obviously the job isn't finished. We still got 4 weeks left in the regular season, and I'm hoping that things go our way and we can punch our ticket to the playoffs sooner than later and see if we can make a run.
Indeed. And it has been, the Chargers have shown grit this season. How I knew their season was going to be different was when they got blown out by the Jags. I was like, okay, they about to go back, same old Chargers. They about to fall off. And they didn't fall off. So credit to Jim Harbaugh and his staff. Awesome job over there. They're finding ways to win. The Chiefs are finding ways to lose this season.
Oh.
That's the difference between the teams this year. So Cam, I'll hand it off to you. Chargers will be here at Arrowhead. It is going to be below freezing tomorrow when they kick this thing off. How the heck the Chiefs pull this one out?
Yeah. Outside of trying to tickle their tonsils, man, I would say, I'm sorry, man. Andy I just didn't get that reference. But anyway, what I would say, man, like I said, like Rico was saying, this is a big game for both teams. I think the Chiefs know that it's a sense of urgency. I know we say that every week. I know it's like kind of like the running theme of the season, but like Patrick Mahomes, I think got to be Patrick Mahomes tomorrow. Like, if you're not gonna catch the ball, damn it, I'm a running myself. Like, Patrick Mahomes has to every week put it on his shoulders, and that means by being smart, not turning the ball over. Whatever the game plan is, we going for it. Like, we have to, like, all our chips is on the table, because the worst thing you could do is not go to the playoffs. So I think we at Arrowhead, I think our fans, even though it's cold, they're gonna be giving a little energy. I think, and this is a divisional game, so it's all we always play the Chargers tough. They play us tough. We got some get back to get to. When we was that first game of the season, we wasn't. It was some weird stuff going on. So I think we like, hey man, we understand who y'all, how y'all season going, but we still the Chiefs, and we still hold a better record than y'all far as overall. So I think we gonna come out rocking. I hope Travis Kelce, not Swifty. I hope Travis Kelce shows up after how he played last week. Yeah, I'm saying that I got to get on Travis Kelce. Even I don't know what's going on, but anyway, I think everybody just got to show up, man, and just do your job. That's more. Just do your part. Don't try to do too much. Except Mahomes, he got to do everything because our receivers can't get open. But yeah, man, I think from coaching to defense to offense and special teams, we just got to come together, man, and not turn the ball over. That's a crucial thing for me. And special teams, like let's get back to what we used to doing. So I anticipate us winning this game. I know I've been a little negative here lately because I'm just kind of mad at the Chiefs for letting me down every week, but I think this game we gonna pull it out, man. We're gonna give the fans something to cheer about tomorrow.
I like that. I like that positive outlook.
Thank you, Greg. I'm trying. I'm trying to be positive. I know. I like you noticed that.
Yeah, I like that. Yes, sir. Jay, tomorrow everything is on the line. If the Chiefs lose, they are officially done.
Yeah.
Thoughts on how tomorrow will go?
Yeah, I want to say first. I want to say kudos to Cam to bring some positive energy back. You know what I mean? We appreciate that, Cam. We appreciate that because it's been a shake for like last 2, maybe 3 weeks. It's been a little, but of course, right? Because I mean, the fan and we ride for our team no matter what, right? Like the fan in us is like, hey, I don't care. We make it. Oh, we mathematically we not in, right? But I'm like, but still, it's like it ain't over to the, you know what I mean? It ain't over till it's over. It ain't over till it's like, no, there's no way, no how, whatever, right? You're hoping that there's still some life left in the Chiefs. There's still some life left in Travis Kelce. He used to be my white chocolate. Now he just plain old vanilla. You know what happened before they announced their wedding date? So I wonder if that had the wedding date came out before that game. I'm like, we should have did that or whatever. But and they try not to show. They like really aren't showing Taylor at the game. They're trying to really kind of keep it low key. But anywho's, all of that to say, right? Do I think we want to get back from week 1 for sure? Right? At least a sour taste in your mouth. We had to go all the way to Brazil in close fashion, and it's like you're being embarrassed in the Super Bowl. You want to come out game 1, week 1, and you want to win that game. So the fact that didn't happen, and now like, okay, yeah, our backs have been against the wall, but now we're like, okay, our backs are truly, 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 truly against the wall. We got to come out with some firepower. You know what I mean? We should have won that Texans game. There was too many chances to not, whatever. You know what I mean? They're not used to they play in a dome. We're used to the weather, this, that, the third. So I think we'll definitely come back harder and stronger. I think this week in practice, they're probably like, look, yeah, we these drops, we can't do that. Now we tied for the second drops. We going back to 2023. Like somebody, I hope yelled at somebody, got in people's faces. I hope Patrick always gives the nice answer, like, oh, I could have put in more here, there. You need to get in their face, but you better catch the ball because the passes ain't always be perfect. Hey, receiver, I need you to go up and get it. I need you to hold on to it. I need you to like. They're not always going to be perfect. Like this is your job. You're getting paid millions of dollars to catch this ball. I'm gonna need you to catch the ball when it's catchable. It's on your fingertips. That means you can catch it. You can catch it. Like you know what I mean. So hopefully they held each other accountable this week in practice, and they're ready to go. I'm gonna say an interesting phrase: balls to the wall. Are they
there it is. There it is.
That's better than anything. I'll take that.
That's it. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, we do that. Yes, Chiefs, let's do that. And again, a team game, right? From special teams to defense to offense. I'm interested to see what the offensive line looks like. I've heard a couple different things. I think they should keep Pole out there. Like he went up against Daniil Hunter though. It wasn't like he just was going against a regular, like, oh, you know what I'm saying? And the only player to allow 1 pressure out of 20, I think they should keep him in there. So, and then if it's like it looks shaky, okay, you can still take him out. But I'm like, he showed you something, you know what I mean, against a very good defensive lineman. Like you gotta, keep him in. Let's see what he can do. But yeah, we just gotta play Chiefs football. We know what's at stake. We know we're the heart of the champions, right? So they're not gonna give up, right? They're not until the team is mathematically out. They're like, hey, we still got a chance. Hey, we still gotta go to the playoffs, because that sour taste of losing that Super Bowl and then having a season like this, it's like, no, I can't go down like this. So I think the Chiefs are gonna keep fighting and fighting, till they can't fight anymore. So yeah, but I definitely think we can get the win with the Chargers. Let's even the season up, 1-1.
Indeed, and I will be fine if Isapole is starting tomorrow. I don't have any final word on that, but if he is going to be out there, I'm perfectly fine with that for sure. So Herbert's playing with one hand. We saw how it looked Monday night. I didn't think he was going to make it through the game. and he was still able to function and do the drive in the fourth quarter, do the drive in the overtime.
7 sacks, man.
He was sacked 7 times. Now I will say this: if he gets sacked 7 times on Sunday, it's going to be a blowout. That's not the game. Not going to be close. He gets sacked 7 times. As bad as our offense has been the past, well, I'm not going to say the past. They did good against Dallas. The past couple of weeks, he gets sacked 7 times. It's not going to be close. And then again, with how fragile his hand is right now, any kind of wrong fall or anything, I mean, it's going to be done. And so, as a Chargers fan, Rico, I'm sure you're kind of on edge. Any kind of hit that Herbert takes, or any type of fall, or any sort of weird thing that happens on that hand, he could possibly be out for not just that game, but longer, because he came back so early.
Yeah. I even looking at that with the injury, like I have some faith in the backup Trey Lance. I know he did well in the preseason, so I mean he's been coming along well as a backup quarterback, so I have some faith in him. But obviously he's not Justin Herbert. He's not 10, so I mean we gotta have to temper expectations a little bit. Yeah, Justin is tough, man. Like there's really no other way to put it. I know he's had some injuries over the course of his career. I go back to one game against the Chiefs. So it was Thursday night. Where he got popped, and it was a whole rib injury, I think, is how that worked out. And he ended up coming off the field for like a play or two, and then came back in, and it was like a third down long, or fourth and long, or something like that. And he threw a strike to oh god, I'm trying to think. He was a former Charger kick returner. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. Either way, it was like a strike that he threw, and I'm sitting here like, bro, you just had like a whole rib injury and you came back and just threw like a 40, 50-yard strike down the field on the fourth down conversion. I'm like, there's no denying his toughness. I just wish that, like I said, the offensive line was holding up a little bit better. Now, I know from a standpoint, both teams are dealing with injuries, on the offensive line, you guys as well as us. I know that first game y'all had last week against the Texans, Wanya Morris went down with a nasty leg injury. That was gruesome in real time. When I went back and looked at it, I was like, ugh. Like, I obviously don't wish any injury on anybody, but I know that's tough to kind of have that happen. And he's one of the staples for you guys as far as like your rotation in line. But even for both sides, I think, as crazy as it's going to sound, maybe not as crazy, but I think this game is going to come down to who does better in the trenches. With the I don't want to say surplus of linemen, but just with who you have left as a line for both sides, and that's on the offense and defense. I say specifically the offense for both sides, because I think for both teams, our defensive fronts are relatively healthy for the most part throughout the season. And like you said with Herbo's injury, like I'm looking at Greg Roman and I'm hoping and praying to God and the holy stars above that it's like, listen here. If you know what is best for you in this game and you want Justin Herbert to make this game out alive, I need the ball to be in 8's hands. I need the ball to be in 30's hands. That's Kamani Vidal, Omarion Hampton. 40, 50 carries between the both of them. I don't care. Like, we got to keep Herbert as upright as we can. Try to make sure that y'all don't have the ball as long, but just make sure that we're able to keep him upright. That's one of the big keys to the game. I feel like it's going to be something that's going to be like a big determining factor. If we're able to have a somewhat of a decent run game, keep the clock moving, keep Mahomes on the sideline, because granted, I understand y'all's record as it is right now is 6-7, but personally, I don't give a damn. Y'all still got 15 over there. That makes a difference. Like, I really don't care. I'll see what this man does over the course of his career. He's still on the sideline. He still can play. That gives y'all enough of a chance. If we keep him on the sideline over there, though, and he don't have time to, do what he needs to do, then, we'll be good. But that's kind of how I'm looking at it from a fan standpoint tomorrow. And I'm, like I said, Greg Roman, you better have this game plan. You better have a good game plan ready tomorrow. Because I swear to God, if I'm seeing 7-step dropbacks, and I see Karl Loftus and Chris Jones just ready to, bro, I swear to God, I'm already on edge with Greg Roman as a whole, like as an offensive coordinator. Like, brother, you your job is on the line, whether or not you realize it. Because the fans are the biggest fan of him. The fans aren't the biggest fan of, our center, who's been one of the most healthy guys on our offensive line all season, yet is probably one of the worst. And that's kind of where I'm at right now with this game going into tomorrow, though. So.
Yeah, definitely understand that about Greg Roman. He's had that rep everywhere he's gone, so I'm not surprised by that. We have our own here that we deal with, so but he just stands there. He don't even play, but
at least y'all's coach. At least he knew something.
Right. At least Greg Roman actually calls plays.
Man.
That's one good thing.
I need him to call concepts where I don't have three receivers in the same area on one play, though. Like, I'm just looking at the stuff
it's
like
a different
after the game.
Rico, that's a different issue.
I'm just saying. Like.
Yeah, been there. We've been there this season. Not the three in the same area thing, but it's close. It's close. So let me throw this out there. Rico, I'll start with you. I like to ask people outside of the kingdom certain questions to see kind of where, because we have our idea of how the team is and what they should do, in the off season. So is it a good or bad thing if the Chiefs miss the playoffs this season? You think that's a good thing or that would be a bad thing?
To be honest with you, I honestly think it would be a good thing, but I want to kind of explain myself when I say that.
Okay.
The run that you guys have had over the last decade, it seems just about, you guys are constantly playing well into January, February, all that stuff like that. And granted, that gives y'all less of a chance to kind of recuperate for the offseason. That being said, I feel as though for a lot of you guys, if the team did miss the playoff, that gives a lot more time for you guys to kind of recuperate and get fully healthy for the next season. I know, granted, people have lingering injuries and stuff like that, but the fact that you guys have been playing so much, extra football over the course of the last 10 years plus, I feel like y'all played an extra couple seasons just with all the playoff games and stuff y'all played. So
preach.
That just saying, 3-4 games, here getting to the Super Bowl, AFC Championship, stuff like that. That adds up. It's that's extra momentum, extra hits on the body, less time to heal and stuff like that. But I feel like it also gives you guys a lot more time to evaluate what you may need to help better this team in the offseason. Looking at it from a standpoint for y'all, and I hate saying this just because I know that it may make y'all better, but y'all's run game is non-existent for the most part. Y'all got Patrick Mahomes, y'all's leading rusher. Yep. That's not supposed to be the case for a football team. You have running backs for a reason. No shade to Kareem Hunt and Isaiah Pacheco, but that's not really doing it for y'all as a running back room.
Give him shade, Rico. Don't spare him.
I'm just saying,
give him shade. Give him shade.
And I'm gonna be real with you. Pacheco's okay, but he's not really that every down running back, or that would be good enough for you guys to kind of help carry on for the future. But and even looking at the receiving room for you guys, I understand y'all got some great weapons and stuff like that with Worthy. Tyquan Thornton's been a great pickup this year for y'all. Kind of came out of nowhere after being cut from the Patriots. Rasheed Rice, didn't play the first 6 games, but he's been kind of up and down a little bit this year. So you just kind of have to take that for what it's worth. Kelsey has lost a step, so to speak. I mean, he's obviously a little bit older. Who knows what may happen with him this offseason. Yeah, I don't know if you guys really have a true number one threat on the outside. I understand Xavier Worthy is a speed demon, cool, but there's not really a specific guy as a receiver that I'm looking at it damn, I really need to make sure I double him. Rasheed Rice, maybe, I said, because ever since he came back, he's been kind of Mahomes is one of his best targets. But obviously he's got Kelsey, but there's not really that guy that y'all have. So even looking at mock drafts and other stuff just coming into this going into the offseason and stuff like that, because I know a lot of people are doing that, and I know I'm looking at stuff that we may need. A lot of people are mocking, what is it, Jeremiah Love to you guys. I'm saying here, like, I don't need that. I don't need that. Like, keep him elsewhere. Like, I was already upset when Jinty got drafted to the Raiders. Like, I don't need. He can go somewhere else. But just different stuff like that for you guys. I feel like it's going to give you guys a lot more prep time to just kind of like have a better idea of what to kind of put around Mahomes to get back to that championship level that you guys are. Obviously, this season is kind of like almost like a blip on the radar for a plethora of reasons, whatever you want to call it. You know, whether it's Xavier Worthy missing the first couple weeks, you know, after that week 1 incident with him and Kelsey colliding, Rashee Rice not being there, or not having a good run. Like, there's a lot of different things that could go like into why the season has been the way it has for y'all. But I feel as though even if y'all did miss the playoffs, it's not the worst thing in the world, because at the end of the day, it's like, y'all know good and well, depending on what you need to do, you know, Greg, you guys are just always going to be in that conversation for the most part, regardless of whether or not you make the playoffs. So that's just kind of my 2 cents on that one, though. But yeah, if y'all don't fix that running game in the future, that's going to be more of an issue than anything, is what I see. But
okay, that's what you said exactly what we've been saying. You said exactly what we've been saying.
I'm gonna sound like a fan, Rico. You sure? Yeah. You know, you don't like the Chiefs a little bit? Like you
listen. As I'm a Chargers fan first. I'm a football fan second. I gotta keep tabs on what everybody got going on. I see certain things, and it's like, especially in division, like I see what y'all got going on. I'm saying, like, Pacheco ain't doing it for y'all. Like, I'm just saying, Kelsey lost a step. Like, it's I see what I see, and then one little other nugget I'll throw in there, like Trent McDuffie, he's been kind of up and down too. Like, I've seen a couple games where he's just been getting worked, and I'm like, it's supposed to be y'all's best like defensive back. Like, what's going on here? Like, this
we know.
Yeah, shut down corner. Yeah. I had a bad game against that. I mean, some of that was, the refs not calling offensive pass interference in that game. But
some lot on him too.
But it was a lot. Yeah, it was. It was. But yeah, that's exactly what we talked about over the past couple of weeks. Rico, I brought up Jeremiah Love on a Tuesday. I hate Notre Dame, but Jeremiah Love is good. So I would love to have Jeremiah Love in a Chiefs uniform if that is to so happen. But Jay, I'll pass it on to you now. Chiefs missing the playoffs. Is that good or is that bad?
Yeah, so just like we talked about, we've talked about it for a couple of weeks, and it's like, yeah, they have played elite, like with all the extra playoff games and stuff like that, a whole nother season. If you do go back 10 years, I mean, Patrick's been started for 7, right? AFC Championship was our floor, right? Like, we at least get to the AFC Championship. So that's a lot of wear and tear on your body. We talked about this Patrick getting older. He's 30 now. I mean, he's not old, and it's like still his prime, but like, he did a lot with nothing. We've already seen that, right? We don't have our only big name person is Travis, right? But now Travis is 36. We don't have no big name wide receiver. We don't have no big name running back. After this, I think we said we're only going to have, after the season, we're only going to have one running back on contract. I think you do bring back Hunt because he's, that short back, right, to get that, 4th and 1, 3rd and 2, whatever. He's the guy for that. But Checo, since his injury last year, like, he ain't the same. He be trying to run hard, but it ain't the same. Like, can we get a big name wide receiver? Can we get a big name running back, right? All of these things. And I think if we don't make the playoffs, is it good or bad? It can be good in the sense of now Brett Veach, now Clark Hunt, now Andy Reid have to go, hey, we appreciate you, Patrick, for doing a lot with less, but you're getting older. And if we want to get back to a Super Bowl, if we want to win another Super Bowl, we got to build around you for real. We can't keep playing with your, you know what I mean? Even on the defense, I talked about this on Tuesday because I'm like, okay, we miss Justin Reed. We miss Snead. We even said went back to Honey Badger, right? You know what I mean? Like, you can't keep like, oh, we can let this person go, we can let this person go, and like, oh, it's all still gonna go together because we can just replace it and it'll be fine. Because as long as we got number 15, everything's good. But it's like, no, it's not seeing that. So it could be good in the fact that they're really gonna be like, man, we really got to regroup. We really got to do more. We can't have another season like this. So it might be the regrouping that we need to catapult us back into where we need to be if they make the correct moves in the off season. On the bad part, I'm gonna say my answer is basically 50-50. So yes, there's the good, but then here's the bad, right? We got punched in our mouth in that Super Bowl. Not only did we lose in the Super Bowl, but we got punched in our mouth. And the Eagles said, right, if you want to be the champs, you got to beat the champs. Ain't no close games over here, okay? We gonna just blow y'all out. So this was supposed to be the revenge tour, right? You know what I mean? And as a team with such a high caliber, that not even making the playoffs, you know what I mean? Like that's gonna hurt internally. Like, dang, like we couldn't even make the playoff. We trying to sneak in the 7th seed. If we win out and these teams lose and blah 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 blah, you know what I mean? For your mindset mentally, because we know football is as much as physical, it's mental, right? And so it would be one thing if we lost in the Super Bowl. Okay, we lost, it was a close game, but like we got dog walked. Then we start off 0-2, right? Then we, you know what I'm saying? It's just been kind of a fall. So I think, you know, and I know Travis ain't great with his playing. We're saying this is the last year, right? But it's like, dang, you want to go out like this? We thought we at least, you know, get to the playoffs, get to the AFC Championship, but we didn't even make it to the playoffs. So it's from a mental standpoint, like, that's why as a fan, I'm still like, okay, if we get in, we get in, right? I'm not, you for sure. Like, nah, it's looking real 18% or whatever it is, right? But you know what I mean? It's like, cool, we get in. I know Kim's talked about, hey, of course we don't want Patrick Hurts. He's kind of hurt right now. You saw him with his leg and he's trying to still running for them first downs or whatever. But I think it's like, hey, we get in. Okay, we still, even though this was a horrible season, like we still made it to the playoffs. We showed up. You know what I mean? It gives you a little momentum going into the offseason. But I still think that, you know, they'll still be like, hey, we weren't what we were. And so the ownership, Brett Veach, right? They'll still do something. So it's like, to me, it's just kind of like a not making it at all feels just weird because of what we did. So I hope I think I've explained it good enough. Half yes, half no in the different ways. So, you know, but whatever happens, if that's my team, you know, I'm riding out and, you know, hey, till the next season, right?
Indeed. We're gonna rock all the way until the wheels fall off. Hopefully they don't fall off tomorrow.
Stay on tomorrow. Stay on.
Yeah. Hopefully they don't fall off tomorrow. So Cam, missing the playoffs, good or bad?
I don't only think that it's good. I think it's actually needed. So for me, like Jay was saying, the Super Bowl, it wasn't a good feeling to me. And what I don't want to happen is we go on this magical run, we somehow get in the playoffs, we go back to the Super Bowl, because I know what Brad Veach and all them gonna do. They're gonna be like, see, we got it. See, and then they're not gonna address the main elephants in the room. So for me, I had to explain this to somebody. I said, imagine at your job, you work 80 hours a week. Imagine I just topped another 80 hours on there. And I did that for 9 years. Would you be enthusiastic about coming to work? And would you be, you know, at your best? They was like, nah. I said, imagine what Patrick Mahomes and them feel like. So for me, sometimes a good reset is good for the organization, for the players, get some new blood. Because in my opinion, you kind of got to just clean house. Like the running back room, from defense, you just got to kind of strip everything and kind of start off new. So for me, I want the Chiefs to kind of, I don't want to say shut it down because I am a fan. Like I do want them to make it. Then on the other half, I'm like, if we do make it, our organization gonna be like, we're the Chiefs. We don't really need to do too much. We'll just bring back everybody and just redo it. So for me, I don't want them to make the playoffs, but I want them to do something with the offseason. If you don't make the playoffs, really revamp the team to get it back to championship caliber. Just don't be like, hey, we're going to get a few pieces here and there and just be like, yep, we back to the Chiefs. So I don't want them to make it, but I do. I'm weird. I'm kind of like what Jay was saying, 50-50. But if you really had to ask me, I would say no, it's good that they don't make the playoffs.
I agree with what both of y'all said. It'll be good to not make it as far as rest. And then Also, the good part is, Cam, like you were saying, and I said this either this week or in a previous show. I said winning the Super Bowl in 2023 was a blessing and a curse.
Actually,
The blessing was, hey, we won. It was back to back. We won back to back Super Bowls. But what happened leading up to that, having the worst wide receiving core in football, leading the league in drops, and Patrick Mahomes and Spags defense got us that chip. And it seemed like the front office was like, man, this dude is like a real life Jesus. We ain't about to do nothing. We good. Like, we don't have to do nothing else. like he's walking with us, like, Son of God. Like, this is just awesome. We don't have to do nothing, man. He gonna make it happen. And is that true to a certain extent? Yes. Patrick Mahomes is awesome. He can do things that Tom Brady can't do and all the good stuff. Yes. Like, all that is true.
It's a good plug, Greg. I like how you did that. That was smooth.
But at the same time, the man still needs some kind of help. And when you're throwing the guy after a while, and we saw it with Brady even towards the end, and we see it now with Pat in his prime. When you have guys that are like average to below average or towards the end of their careers, you're going to see a lot of drops and all that stuff. And a great quarterback can only make you look good for so long. And you saw that Brady's the last year he played, and then his last year with the Patriots, you saw that. And then you see it the last couple of years with Pat. It's like, yeah, the receivers are decent. He ain't throwing a Randy Moss. Like, you don't have a Randy Moss or nobody. So, you have to get guys in there that, I'm not saying you have to break the bank. What I'm saying is get guys that defenses do have to look for and be like, hey, we have to double that person. It's going to be a long day if we don't do that. The Chiefs don't have that.
Like Breece Hall?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Oh well on that one.
I'm saying that's the type
they
of
still
guys
wouldn't have gave him the ball.
Need, but I'm just saying, that's the type of those are the type of people you need to scare a defense. Like, out of Pacheco.
Like, for sure.
I saw a lot of people talking about that with the Breece Hall thing. It was like they weren't really willing to give up like a 3rd round pick for it. I'm like, bro, y'all are the Chiefs. Like, y'all make it seem like y'all can't get that back.
That's what we told.
3rd round pick.
That's what we said.
Like, nah, I'm gonna hold on to this.
Like, bro, I was like, all right. I was like, y'all didn't want to make a move for him. I was like, okay.
Go ahead, Rico. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I just feel like y'all would be in a better spot if y'all had a running back of that caliber to kind of help alleviate some of that stress from Patrick, and he's not necessarily having to run around as much. But Breece Hall is a different back than what the 2 backs you have right now. So I mean, that just shifts the whole mentality of what you guys do on the offensive side of the ball. So that's just kind of how it is. But that's just kind of my 2 cents on that one, though.
And that's at the same time, like, we know Andy though. So if that 4th and 1 does happen with Breece Hall still not getting the football. I will bet half my paycheck that same situation.
That's crazy.
Breece Hall still not getting the football.
Clark need to come down immediately. Like, immediately come down.
Because I know Andy. I know he gonna want to throw. Like, man,
well, you need to get to know Clark because that's Clark's team, not Andy. We got paying this guy. You don't give him 4th and 1. Nah, that's a wrap. You and Maggie tripping. You and that
Oh
baggy
my
stripper.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely a conversation would have needed to be had. But that's how, and that's, we kind of, Andy's having a tough season, but I just want Chiefs fans to know that before Andy came, the Chiefs were struggling.
I mean, it was terrible.
So let's embrace the good times that we have had, and I think we will continue to have. Todd Haley sucked, Herm Edwards sucked, Romeo Cornell sucked. They all sucked before Andy Reid got here.
Romeo went through some things, but
I mean, that was off the field stuff.
No, it came to the field, Greg.
I mean,
it was bad.
we get all
like,
that.
It was, it was pretty bad.
Yeah. And it was bad. That was a horrible season. Only winning 2 games, but Andy has brought us a lot of. It's been fun, and we won 3 chips. So everybody's talking about the F word, firing, and all that.
Nah.
Let's relax for.
But he needed a reset. Remember?
A reset. Yes.
Came from Philly, came here, reset. Different. You know what I'm saying? It's time for us to do a reset. We need to get rid of some players and bring some in, dog.
Yeah, it's reset time for sure. Yeah.
Firing Andy Reid would be like one of the biggest examples of coaching malpractice I think I would ever like just
like
you fire him.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
Security out there, they do that. It's gonna get rough.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That ain't. I wouldn't even think about. I don't even want to talk about that.
That's
crazy.
not. Yeah.
Fire Andy Reid.
Can't, bro. Not off one bad season. No.
Nah, not right now.
No. Next
3 of them in a row though. Like you do about 3 of them. Yeah,
then we
time
start
to sit it down, Andy.
Then we start. Yeah. People just get, I'll be seeing people's comments, bro, these different things. Like, okay, let's relax for a second.
You can't listen. They said bench Patrick Mahomes. I said bench Patrick Mahomes for Gardner Minshew. I said, yeah, y'all tripping, bro.
Y'all tripping.
Y'all emotional.
Man.
That's emotion talk. It's like, nah.
This is crazy. But let's go ahead and go over the standings here. So we all know, okay, the Broncos are going to win the West.
Boo.
That's just what it's going to. I mean, even if they do lose to Green Bay tomorrow, like it's still, they
I ain't going to lie, I'm going to be the biggest Green Bay fan in the world.
A lot of people are. A lot of people are tomorrow.
Like, I don't need them winning this division, man. Not just yet. I need something to play for in that week 18. Hopefully, that's what I'm hoping for. Like it's an outside shot, but we still got a shot. But
that's what we're both
more
hoping
shot
that.
Than us.
We're both hoping that. Yeah. We'll see if that game is worth anything on week 18. So the Broncos host the Green Bay Packers tomorrow. Of course, Chargers and Chiefs is tomorrow. Chargers are 9-4. The Chiefs are 6-7. Raiders, it don't matter who they play. They're 2-0.
I love it. 2-11 is crazy.
Yeah, it don't matter. Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah, Gino fired. I hope he knows. Gino's up out of there.
Yeah. Yes, he is. So this is the current AFC playoff picture. All right, the Broncos are still the 1 seed based off tiebreakers. They're 11-2. The Patriots are 11-2. I forgot to put that 11 in there. The Jags are 9-4. The Steelers with their big win against Baltimore last week was kind of controversial, sort of, kind of. I don't know what's a touchdown anymore. I don't know.
What is a catch?
What's a catch or what's that? That was a crazy ending. They're 7-6. They're the 4 spot. Chargers are hanging there in the 5 at 9-4. Josh Allen and the Bills. Shout out to Josh and wifey. They're having their first child. Shout out to y'all. He's gonna have a lot of sleepless nights coming up. Yeah, boy. I need the child to be born around August, September. Yeah, there it go. So
you know the nanny gonna be having the baby. Greg, don't do that.
Yeah,
you know the nanny gonna be having the baby.
Where was Patrick Mahomes' nanny at when he had? Because he was out some off games. He was out some off games when his kids was born. So hey. So
I won't speak on that. I don't.
Dude, I wish I had it, but trust me, if I had the money, we have a nanny too. Ain't no lie on that. But the Bills are 9-4, hanging in the 6th spot, and the Colts are still hanging on the 7 at 8-5
for now.
Okay, so Phillip Rivers, he's 44. He's gonna be starting for the Colts tomorrow.
That is nuts.
I thought it was a joke.
Man.
No, ain't no joke. They came out today.
I thought it was a joke.
No, they came out today and said he's starting.
I said Phillip Rivers is. I said 44 is crazy.
They throwing my boy out there to the wolves, man. Like you got him against the Seahawks, one of the best defenses in the league. And
he said, "I'm Phillip Rivers, man. I don't care about none of that."
I hope he does well tomorrow.
Yeah. I mean, let's see how it goes against a really good Seahawks defense. So we'll see how it goes. For how the Chiefs get in the playoff. Now we'll go through it one time and then we'll go ahead and sign off. Okay, now to win their last 4. Also, Chargers will have to only win like one game. One of their last 3.
And one of them losses has to be Denver, apparently.
Yeah, one of those losses has to be Denver. Yeah. And then I think Indy they can only win like one more. So that would be 1 and 3 to finish out. And of course, the Chiefs win the rest of theirs, and then that's how they get in.
We got to win all the rest of them.
All of them. Yes.
Okay. That's good.
and Baltimore has to lose 1 apparently.
Okay.
So, yeah. I mean, they'll lose. I'm not worried about that.
So that's the 16% chance.
Yeah,
so that's it. I got you. Okay, that makes sense now.
Yep.
That's doable, I guess.
But ain't 3 of y'all's last 4 against like division opponents? Because y'all got us, Denver, and y'all got to play the Raiders.
Raiders, yeah.
And then Tennessee. So
Tennessee,
yeah.
Okay.
Any other year, I would have said, yeah, it's doable, but
be positive, Greg.
No, I don't know.
Let's keep it going.
I look, 2 of them games I know for sure y'all not dropping.
2. Yeah, we're gonna win 2
we gotta
of
win
them.
All 4. We gotta win all 4.
Yeah, we gonna beat the Titans. We're gonna beat the Red. But
the other ones we gonna see how tomorrow.
That's why I said all 4. I said all 4. All right. We might. Anything is possible, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what we hoping for.
Look, I can't say too much because the last 4 we got is y'all, Dallas, Houston, and then Denver to finish it out. So we and we got Houston on a short week because we played them on a Saturday in week 17. So
who y'all back up? Trey Lance?
That's what I said earlier. I'm looking at all them defenses we got to play, and I'm like, oh Lord. I see what Houston did to y'all. I see what Houston did to Josh Allen. I'm like, Lord, please.
It's only so much adrenaline they can pump you with in the game.
That's it.
I'm like, Greg, you running the ball the whole game. Don't put that ball in there.
Yeah.
That's what they thought with Jonathan Taylor. They thought they was gonna hand that ball off. We shut that down.
Yeah, shut it down. Shut it down. All right, so the Chiefs they started off the week as a 3.5-point favorite. That is now up to 6. Do with that information as you will.
It's 6 now?
It's 6. They know something we don't know, apparently.
It was just 5.5 like a day ago.
Last week, Greg. You said that.
They know something we don't know. They know something we don't know. I don't know how.
All right, Vegas.
I don't know how this is possible, but the Chiefs
It
are
might be
6-point
scripted.
favorites.
Justin Herbert might leave the game in the second half or something. And, you know, he might leave the game. Who knows, man?
6? That's
6, yeah.
That's these games normally close anyway, but how?
Yeah, I was surprised when I saw that. I was very surprised. So that'll do it for today. Let's do our score predictions and then we'll wrap it up. So Rico, what's your score prediction for tomorrow?
I'm gonna preface this by saying this: whoever wins tomorrow, 20 points is the max that is going to be scored in this game, like by the winning team. I say that just because I know both defenses are going to be coming ready to play. Spagnuolo, I already know it's going to be blitz heavy, like just shooting the gaps. I already know how he's going to be. I expect Jesse Manor to be somewhat of the same, to kind of just put Patrick on edge, get him off that platform, and kind of have him like run outside the pocket, maybe having some different looks here and there, dropping a defensive lineman back in the coverage. That being said, I do think it's going to be a relatively low scoring game. I do think we pull this out. It'll be a score of 17-14. I really don't think it's going to be that high scoring of a game. It's going to be like a lot in the trenches. A lot is going to be depicted on the run game, and I'm saying that mainly because of the weather. But yeah, I think that's how it's going to be. 17-14 the final. Like I said, if it's 20-17 or something like that, cool. But like I said, no more than 20. I feel like it's going to be scored by the team as far as the high point. If I'm wrong, cool. But I just got that feeling it's going to be one of them type of games. So,
gotcha. So you got 2017 Chargers, or
I'll say 17. I'll say 17-14 just because.
17-14.
But I'll give myself that leeway if it is 2017. But I'll say 17-14.
The Chiefs? You want the Chiefs to win, Rico? It's okay if you do. It's all right.
Listen, I need us to be the de facto nail in the coffin. Granted, some other stuff has to happen for y'all to just officially be eliminated, because y'all aren't, even if we win, y'all aren't necessarily like eliminated just yet, because
you ain't
there's
go
a lot
down
of
to
other
4%.
games.
You ain't go down to 4%.
4%.
So, it's like at that point, I got to root for the Bills, the Jaguars, and it was one other team that had to win in order for y'all to
probably the Colts. Probably the Colts.
It wasn't the Colts. It was like
okay,
the Jags, the Texans, and somebody. I don't know. I have to look at it, but like some of that nature. But
yeah. All right, so 17-14 Rico score. So Jay, score prediction for tomorrow?
So I'm gonna go with Vegas and get that 6 point.
That's crazy.
So we're gonna do 20-14.
They know some. They
know something. And look, in one score games this season, that ain't how we've been. When we win, it ain't by one score. So I mean, well, that would still be one score technically because of touchdown, but it ain't been that close. So I'm gonna take the Vegas odds and I'm gonna go 2014 Chiefs, and who knows? Let's see if they surprise me. You know what I mean? But okay, Vegas, I'm with you. 6 points. Let's do it.
All right, 20-14. Chiefs win. Cam, your score for tomorrow?
It's gonna be a close one, but I will say 20 is the max. Whoever scored 20 will win. So I'm gonna go 20-17. We got a close one. Hopefully Harrison comes through. I'm counting on you, Greg, to make sure that happens.
Call him up, Greg. Call him up.
Yeah, that's it.
Don't talk to nobody today. Don't do no press runs.
Yeah, don't talk.
Don't talk.
Just kick the ball.
Just kick. Yeah, his boy already doing bad in Washington. He ain't saying
just kick
now.
Just no comment. No comment.
Cam, we have the same score. 20-17 Chiefs. I believe Harrison Butker comes through and makes a game-winning field goal. Last year we had the doink for the division and all that fun stuff. So let's not doink it
the other way, huh?
Yeah.
I still got nightmares about that one. I ain't gonna hold you. Like that for the division of all games, I was like, primetime Sunday night. I'm like, oh my.
That wasn't Harrison though.
Bro,
Was
you right.
Was the backup. That was the backup.
Right.
That was the backup.
Yeah,
That wasn't even Harrison.
Yeah.
You never know.
You never know.
That wasn't even Harrison.
Never know, boy.
He was nervous. He was like, okay.
I don't know.
That's funny.
Oh, man. But, yeah, I have 2017. I think the Chiefs do one last stand. Give us something to talk about for the next couple weeks.
Please.
Yeah. They'll beat the Titans next week, and it'll be all or nothing against Denver on Christmas night. If they lose to Tennessee, they don't deserve to be in the playoff. We're just in, they don't deserve nothing. They don't deserve nothing. Yeah, they don't deserve nothing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They need to be at home if they can't beat Tennessee. But since we talked about the doink for the division, we'll go ahead and leave off this highlight right here.
Chester snaps it. Placement is down. Wright's kick is up, and the kick is good! Good! And the Kansas City Chiefs do it again. The third kicker this season to have a walk-off field goal. 9 consecutive AFC West championships. That is second in National Football League history for division dominance.
Oh, the good old days.
Good times, wasn't it?
I miss them.
I tell you what, seeing that, because we did this week 1 too. I remember that. So like I say this before we get off. The momentum, like everything that's going into this game, obviously it's not a playoff game, but it will be a playoff like atmosphere in that stadium.
It is for us.
Granted, it's gonna be cold. You really gonna see who wants to win that game, who's gonna give it their all. For us to be in this position, 2 years, in the second year of Jim Harbaugh, like I couldn't have seen myself as a fan being in this position to root for this team to be where we are. But I'm not saying this is a changing of the guard, but this is probably the de facto turning point that I feel like we may or may not need for us to figure out how the rest of the future will look like as a whole for us. Like, I understand, like I said, because playing the Chiefs is always a tough game. But this game right here is going to tell me a lot about what I need to know about my boys moving forward. So,
okay. Yes, indeed. So we're going to see. So tomorrow at noon at Arrowhead, Chargers versus Chiefs in the freezing cold. We'll see how it works out. We're going to go ahead and wrap it on up because I'm going to have to make this meeting on time. So shout out to Love is Key and Food Factory for being sponsors of Red Kingdom. Thank y'all so much. And we'll see y'all back here on Tuesday, noon Central Time. Hopefully it's Victory Tuesday.
Hopefully. We hope so.
We hope. Rico, again, my guy, I appreciate you for coming through.
It's been good, man.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Appreciate you. All right. We'll see y'all again on Tuesday. Peace.
Gotta do it now because this is the kingdom. Gotta do it now. Gotta do it now. Gotta do it now because